Hi, I'm Noah Bombard, and here's what's happening in the ET Newsroom Tuesday, November 30th. Well, of course, the big news this morning was that fire in Lawrence that left 10 people homeless along with a cat. This drew in fire departments from 8 different communities. Our own Bill Kirk was out there early this morning covering that, and that story is on the web now. We also have a number of photos and video from a neighbor who was awoken shortly after 4:15 by the fire trucks arriving. That was David Coburn, who took the photos that we have up on the website that you actually see the flames in, and shot that video as well. So thanks to David for submitting that to us. David actually ended up rescuing that cat that no one was able to claim after the fire. So he ended up giving that cat a temporary home until they can figure out whose cat it is. Well, naturally, any fire in Lawrence these days, and especially one that draws in fire departments from other communities, stokes that ongoing controversy over staffing at Lawrence in the fire department. Of course, this has been going on for the past year since Lawrence cut 24 firefighters earlier on in this year. Now, about 9 of those firefighters have been brought back, but the fire department is still saying they don't have the staff to safely cover all of the stations and cover the city. There was actually a closed fire station several blocks away from this fire, not that much closer than the nearest fire station that did respond. However, it still emphasizes that point that there are a number of stations in the city that used to be manned and no longer are. Well, in addition to the staffing issues, the fire departments had to deal with water issues, both this fire this morning and one last week. Firefighters say when they first responded, one of the hydrants near the house, they weren't able to get enough water pressure. They actually had to run a hose down the street. They actually ran out of hose and had to hook up with North Andover's hose to try to extend it to the fire. Naturally, that cost them a little extra time. This house fire was, it appears, to be a total loss. Well, as I said, Bill Kirk's story is online right now. You can get the details to that fire. Our own Jill Harmasinski, however, is working on a more in-depth story for tomorrow's Eagle-Tribune, looking at the larger political issues dealing with the fire department and the city of Lawrence and the staffing issues that have continued throughout this year. So we have a lot on this story, and as always, you can find all this content and a lot more at eagletribune.com right now.